A founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964, we are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
When I think of ICC, I think about home.
The moment I stepped on campus, I knew it was a perfect fit.
It helped me find my true self.
It has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed.
Everyone here wants you to succeed.
I was able to get involved here and make a real difference.
I've met my closest friends here.
There's something for everyone to be involved with.
I've gained skills to succeed in the workforce.
It's been the best experience.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Good evening and Roll Tribe, ICC fans, and welcome to another broadcast of ICC basketball here on the ICC Sports Network. I'm Adam Gore, and we crank up the Davis Ford pregame show as your ICC Indians come in with a record of 1-1 on the season, get set to host the Marion Military Institute Tigers, who come in with a record of 3-0. ICC fans, don't forget, if you're looking for your next vehicle, maybe you need to get your current vehicle worked on, you can go by and see the fine folks at Davis Ford right here in Fulton. Matter of fact, they're just down the road from us here in the Davis Event Center, 904 West Main Street right here in Fulton. Tab and all the fine folks out there at Davis Ford be happy to work with you today. We're going to take a time out, come back and look at tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups and more, part of the Davis Ford pregame show here on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere.
At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel, the high-tech touch.
Y'all season? Little Caesars taste so good.
It tastes even better with my best friends.
Three best friends eating pizza all the time, having fun. Pizza pounds for life.
Y'all season? Just hit the weights.
Try the new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars for $8.99. It's officially delicious.
Pizza.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
And welcome back to the Davis Ford pregame show as we're just about 3 minutes and 45 seconds away from that First American National Bank opening tip here between your ICC Indians and the Marion Military Tigers. As we get set to take a look at tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups, let's start with Marion Military. The starting lineups will look like this: 0, Isaiah Green; 3, Julius Morris; 4 is Nicholas Chom; 5 is Jamar Brown, and 15 will be Tyrone Wright. That is your starters there for Marion Military. They're coached by Timothy Rogers. He is assisted by Colin Dimitrioff. For ICC, they're coached by Grant Pate. He's assisted by Jacob Hayslip and Darian Wilson. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination, and Coach Grant Pate hopes he has that same winning combination put together tonight here against the Tigers. And here is the Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups for your Indians. 0, Chris Mitten; 1, Davion Anderson; 2, Bryson Dawkins; 12 is MJ Smith; and 24 is AJ Dent. That is your Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups there for both squads. You take a look at some of the top scorers in Marion Military. Boy, they could put some points on the board. They're averaging over 90 points a game. 3-0 in the season. It was a 114-91 win over Tennessee Valley. They won 99-93 over Redline Prep and picked up a 68-66 come-from-behind win over Talladega. That's how they got to 3-0 this season. Nicholas Chom is averaging 17.5 points per game. You've got Jamar Brown averaging 14.7 points per game. And Tyrone Wright is averaging 10.7 points a game. He's also grabbing over 7 rebounds per game. For ICC, they opened the season with a 75-67 loss to Motlow. They bounced back to pick up a 108-57 win over Huntington College's JV squad. They're led in scoring by Bryson Dawkins, 19.5 points per game. Then you've got 2 guys coming off the bench, Jalen Sanford, who is averaging 11.5, and then Marcel Bridges, who is averaging 10.5. Marcel and A.J. Dent are leading the Indians in rebounding at 6 boards per game. So we're going to take one more timeout, come back with the playing of the national anthem and the introduction of the starters here from Fulton as we put the brakes on the Davis Ford pregame show. Back with more right after this.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Well, they're going to cut this short for a second as the PA announcer went ahead and announced the starting of the national anthem. We got to wait till the clock runs down here as the teams are still warming up. We're just moments away from that First American National Bank opening tip here between ICC and Marion Military. ICC looks like they'll be in their home white uniforms. Marion Military will be in the black uniforms trimmed in orange. And if you kind of look at the Marion Military uniforms, they really remind me a lot of the original Dream Team uniforms, how those were designed. And so both teams are now heading to the sidelines, and we'll get set for the playing of the national anthem being brought to you by the ICC All-American Band. And let's take you back to the floor now for the starting lineups for both squads.
All right, folks. Tonight's lineup. Number 0, from Calgary, Alabama, Isaiah Green. Number 3, from Houston, Texas, Julius Morris. Number 4, from Queens, New York, Nick Chem. Number 5, from Palaca, Florida, Jamar Brown. And number 50, from Atlanta, Georgia, Tyrone Wright. And now, for your ICC Indians, number 0, from Indianola, Mississippi, Steve J. Minton. Number 1, from Tupelo, Mississippi, Davion Anderson. Number 2, from Dothan, Alabama, Bryson Dawkins. Number 12, from Perry, Mississippi, Eugene Smith. And number 24, from Thomasville, Georgia, A.J. Gibb.
And that was your starting lineups for both squads tonight. Let's take a quick timeout here from First American National Bank. You'll be back with that First American National Bank opening tip here from Fulton.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
And the First American National Bank opening tip is going to be controlled by the Indians. ICC in their all-white uniforms and Marion Military in their all-black uniforms. Inside they go right away. Turn around, hook shot, friendly roll. Up in and good. That's M.J. Smith with the first basket of the contest. A good one for the Indians and a strong way to start it there, getting the basket. Marion with it, working against a man-to-man defense now here out of the Indians. Trying to drive inside, gets away with a couple of steps, and the friendly roll on the other end, as that was Isaiah Green with the answer. So both teams scoring on their opening possession of the evening. 2-2 now is the score here in the first half. ICC with the basketball, working around the perimeter. That's going to be Anderson with it now. He wants to lob it inside. Indians looking to go to work one more time. Ball fake, puts it up. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound, tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers, so it'll stay with the Indians on the baseline. Shot clock is at 12 seconds, and it should stay there. It never touched the rim. The officials are going to talk it over, and they do agree. They're going to keep it at 12 seconds. Crowds still making their way into the arena tonight, as only one game coming your way this evening. Quickly moving around, three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound being fought for, and Marion loses it out of bounds, and it's going to be last touch by the Tigers. And they're going to reset the shot clock now to 20 seconds. Good look at a three that time, but Minton couldn't get it to fall. 2-2 is still your score here. 19 minutes to play in the first half. Inside they go with it, quickly back outside. Three-pointer on its way. That one well off the mark, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Chom. So Marion with it, quickly pushing on the other end. Kicks it out for a three. It's on its way. Well off the mark, no good. And the rebound to the Indians. That's Dawkins pulling the board. Dawkins with the basketball now, wanting to run the point. As ICC resets, working against a man-to-man defense, trying to drive baseline. Good defense to take it away. Now drives inside, kicks it to the corner. Minton wants to drive. Layup is up, partially blocked, but we've got a foul. So a foul on the play, and this should send ICC to the free throw line to shoot two here. As that foul on number 15, that was Tyrone Wright, his first foul. team first foul. That free throw is up in and good for Chris Minton. Minton is a sophomore out of Indianola, went to Gentry High School. Awaiting his second free throw, and man, the event center fell silent there. Almost felt like people could hear me talking. So the Indians take a 4-2 advantage after a pair of made free throws. Marion Military with the basketball. ICC in a full court man-to-man. No issue there for the Tigers. Lobs it backside. Thought about the dunk. Shot is up and blocked. Great defensive effort there by the Indians. Now ICC wanting to get out in transition. Puts it into the corner. Ball fake. Drives baseline. Extra pass. Shot is up. Blocked, but got him with the body. And ICC will head back to the free throw line. Good job there, as it was Brown. He was telling his coach, and he went straight up, and his coach explained to him, he leaned into him with the body. Or excuse me, actually they're going to call that one on 15. So that's going to be his second foul. So the big man with 2 fouls here, he's listed at 6'9", is Tyrone Wright, and he's their leading guy, almost averaging a double-double, so he's scoring 10 points per game. As both of those free throws fell there for the Indians. As there's a drive inside, this foul is going to be on the Indians. As that foul is going to be on Davion Anderson, his first foul, team first foul. They say it was on the floor, so it'll be Tigers ball on the baseline. 17:50 to go here until halftime. ICC with a 4-point advantage. That is their largest lead of the night. Oh, quick drive to the basket. Shot is up, missed, no good. Loose ball in the hands of the Tigers. Couldn't get it to fall, but this will send Tyrone Wright to the free throw line. And boy, I tell you what, Tyrone, he's not muscled up, but he's very deceivingly strong, as he just basically ripped that ball away from a couple of defenders that time and absorbed some of the contact as he put the shot up. First free throw, though, is no good. We want to say a hello to those watching in favor of ICC this evening, and a special hello to those that are in favor of the Tigers of Marion Military. Second free throw is good, nothing but the bottom of the net. Nice adjustment there for Wright. And we're also trying something different tonight. We're streaming on Twitter to see how well that goes over, so maybe be able to pick up a few extra viewers this evening. If you would like to watch it, it's on letsgoicctv.com. What a floater. Minton gets that shot to fall. He's got 4 points now in the contest. Largest lead of the night now for the Indians at 5. Extra pass, but taken away there. That's Minton on the steal. Indians out in the fast break. Driving inside, bumped as he puts the shot up, but gets it to fall. Excuse me, that was Anderson with the basket. Marion quickly down the other end. The layup's no good, but the rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by ICC. So it will stay with the Tigers on the baseline with 22 seconds on the shot clock. Got some substitutions coming in the game here for ICC. It'll be number 3. That's James Turner, along with number 10, Marcel Bridges. Those substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They meet Monday nights at 707, located across the street from the e-learning building here on the ICC campus. As this jumper is up in and good. Beautiful jumper, knocked down that time by, as that was number 4 with the jumper. I believe that was Cham or Chom. I'm not sure how to say that, as there's a runner. Kiss off the glass is good. Instant offense there out of Turner as he checks in the game and puts points on the boards for the Indians. And ICC, they're clicking early, and that's going to be a blocking foul. Whistle there on Turner. His first foul. Both teams with 2 fouls here in the early goings of the first quarter of play. As the Tigers look to key it in, they'll do so. ICC staying in that man-to-man defense. Tigers trying to work off the screen. Beautiful pick and roll. That shot is up. Count the basket. As Minton tried to take the charge but was inside that arch. Beautiful basketball there by the Tigers, that old school pick and roll. And when you got a guy like Tyrone Wright that knows how to finish around the basket, that was a good one there as that foul whistled. The board has it as 3. I thought it was Minton. As that free throw is off the mark, no good. Well, so I'm going to give it to 3, and that's going to be his second foul is for James Turner, even though I thought it was called on Minton. Underneath it goes, layup is good. Beautiful basketball there is A.J. Dent with the head fake. Puts it up in and good, and ICC now back to a 7-point advantage here. Inside 16 minutes to go in the first quarter of play. Tigers with the basketball, trying to work baseline. Good trap there to force him to give it up. Beautiful extra pass underneath, but couldn't find the handle on it. Out of bounds, last touch by the Tigers, and ICC forces a turnover. Substitution in the game here for Marion Military. In front of their jerseys is tough to read from distance, but it looks like number 20, Driggers, is into the game here. We'll try to double check that when he comes on this end of the floor. ICC with it, took the eye off the ball that time. It goes out of bounds, and the ball will go back to the Tigers. 14-7. Indians with the lead here. 15:27 to go in the first half of play. And that is the case. Driggers into the contest now that he's got his back turned to me. I can see his numbers much easier. Tigers looking to go to work. Loose ball on the floor, but able to get it. Now the Indians get it back, and that's going to be a reach-in foul. Not necessarily a bad foul that time by the Tigers, because ICC really could have got the crowd fired up in this one as they had 2 guys streaking down the floor. As that's going to be Isaiah Green with the foul. 3rd team foul, his first foul. And the Indians with the basketball. Again, the only game this evening here in the Davis Event Center. Lady Indians improved to 3-0 last night with a win over Columbia State. They won that one convincingly. As this one inside, ball fake, shot is up, good. That was A.J. Dent. I've got him unofficially with 6 points in the contest, and ICC leading this one by 9. Tigers with the basketball, trying to go on a little bit of a run here to see if they can get back in this game. Beautiful extra pass underneath the Driggers. Driggers' shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound. Put back. Do they count the basket or not? So that foul is going to be on Bridges. And that is going to be the 5th team foul. So they're going to say it was before the putback. So they're going to give 2 free throws here for Driggers, and the first one is no good. Driggers out of Aniana, Alabama. That second free throw is good. His first points of the evening. Marion Military is not a team we play often in basketball. I can't recall the last time we played them in basketball, to be honest with you. Now, it's a team we play often in softball. Not that bad of a trip from here to Marion. So Tigers with the basketball now, looking to go to work. Extra pass, layup, too strong. Green couldn't finish around the basket. Now ICC with it, wanting to get out and push. They lead it by 8. Three-pointer on its way, no good, and backside rebound easily controlled there by the Tigers. Marion wanting to get out and run. This is Carrington with the basketball. Bounces it over, now extra pass inside to Driggers. His shot is up in and good. Great feed that time by Green to Driggers. And he's got 3 points in the contest. And now here come the Tigers starting to chip away at this one. ICC has led as much as 9, but now it's down to 6. Indians with the basketball, being patient, working it around the perimeter. Lost the handle on the basketball. Now is going to reset it through Turner, and Turner just throws it to the side. Ball's last touch by the Indians. We got subs coming in for both teams here. For Marion Military, it'll be Estime into the contest For ICC, Davion Anderson will re-enter. You'll have Tyson McDaniels into the contest. And DeMondre Graham in for ICC. These substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. They meet Tuesday nights. They're located right across the street from us here in the Davis Event Center. As that three-pointer was off the mark and ICC wanted to get out and run, but the Tigers get back nicely in transition defense. Like now they're going to shift to a 2-3 zone. Indians making their corrections as it's been a man-to-man up to this point. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. They swing it around, takes an extra dribble inside, long jumper, left short, no good. Rebound tipped out, and the Tigers claim it. Tigers try to lob this one up the floor, and the shot off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, no. And the Indians clear it out. Tough break there for the Tigers, as that was a great opportunity to get out and get in transition and cut this thing in within 6. Travel, easy call there, as Graham that time just got too quick of a hop. As we're going to have our first timeout of the basketball game. Timeout on the floor. Let's take the timeout with them and hear from Davis Ford and be back with more right after this.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
And welcome back as we're reset out of the timeout. There's 12:29 to go here in the first half of play. 16-10 is the score. I do apologize. Our scoreboard had kind of glitched on us there for a second. It was only reading half of the Marion score, so it is 16-10 here. So Marion will inbounds it. ICC staying in that full court man-to-man defense. Caused Marion some problems earlier, but they've settled down since. As there's a three-pointer on its way from the wing, up in and good. Big three-point basket knocked down by Crawford. First three of the contest for either team, and now it's a three-point contest. Indians need to find a basket this trip down the floor in a big way here. Inside they go. That shot partially blocked. The rebound is tipped out, and the Tigers can tie it with the three. Good defense there by Marion. And there's a steal. Layup. No, it's a jam. Davion Anderson saying, Gore, don't doubt my hops, as I can get up and throw one down, and he did that there. So Marion with the basketball, and that's going to be out of bounds as he stepped on the inbounds line on the exchange, and the ball will go back to the Indians. That's one thing we see sometimes for teams that come in and not used to playing in the arena. They'll step out of bounds on some of those occasions, and that was the case there. So the Indians pushing the lead back to 5. They led as much as 9 this evening. To the baseline they go with it. Was open for the three, but opted not to go with it. Running layup is off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound. Putback is up and rattles in good. Nice job there by Bridges getting his first points of the contest with that offensive rebound and the putback. The lead now back to 7. Skip pass and intercepted by the Indians. ICC wanting to get out and run. The big man showing some handles there, but McDaniels now gives it up into the corner, and ICC wants to reset the offense. Skipping around, beautiful extra pass, and nearly posterized him, and then a foul on the second opportunity there. As Tyson McDaniels was looking to put someone on a poster, and luckily for that young man, he just couldn't quite hold on to the basketball on the way up, so it'll be a pair of free throws coming up here for Tyson McDaniels. That free throw off the mark, no good. ICC fans, don't forget Fagata's Mexican Restaurant is a proud sponsor of ICC Athletics. ICC students, show your ID and you get 10% off. Second free throw Good. Got that unofficially as the first points of the night for McDaniels. Lead out to 8. 9 has been the largest of the night here for the Indians. They were able to cut it down to 3, but ICC has answered nicely. Triggers with the basketball. Gives it up, and tough defense out of the Indians. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Drive inside. That's going to be a reach-in foul on the Indians. That foul should be on Tyson McDaniels. And that's who they say it's on. So McDaniels is picking up the foul. That's going to be his first foul. Team 6 fouls. So the next foul by the Indians will put the Tigers on the free throw line for the remainder of the first half. Tigers have only committed 4 fouls. Three-pointer on its way, halfway down, no good, and the rebound collected by Minton. Minton wanting to get out and run, crosses over the defender. Now thought about the step back 3, opts against it, and the Indians are going to put it into the corner. McDaniel looking to drive baseline, taken away, inside they go. Beautiful extra pass, layup is good. That's Bridges with the basket. Unselfish basketball there by the Indians. And now they lead this one by 10. That's the largest lead of the night for ICC. Marion needing the basket this trip down the floor in a big way. They cut what once upon a time was a 9-point lead down to 3. Now I've seen it quickly go back to 10. Beautiful layup. No, couldn't get it to go. Tip wouldn't fall on the Indians with the rebound. Spin move at midcourt. Drops it off. Layup is good. Bridges with back-to-back baskets, and Marion needs a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Let's take the timeout with them and hear from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next?
What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 9:31 to go here in the first half of play. ICC leading this one 25-13 as the Indians saw a 9-point advantage quickly shrink to 3, but they have answered in a big way here. Marion needing the timeout, try to collect themselves and see if they can get back into this one. Adam Gore bringing this action here from the Davis Event Center. Raphael Henry running the camera for us here for Let'sGoICCTV.com. Adam Robinson is down on the floor taking photos. You can see photos from tonight's game on ICC Images as that layup is good for Wright. He's got 5. Again, those photos on ICCImages.com. You can see photos of tonight's game and previous games there. Cal Brown is running our social media platforms for us. You can follow us on your favorite social media platform. Simply search Let's Go ICC. And again, trying something different tonight, streaming on Twitter. So hopefully that'll pick us up a few extra viewers as ICC dribbles the ball out of bounds and it'll go back to the Tigers. Indians getting ready to send in a couple of subs. This will be number 24, A.J. Dent, back into the contest. And M.J. Smith, number 12, will be joining him. Those substitutions are being brought to you by Raising Cane's in Tupelo. So Marion Military with the basketball, trailing by 10. Marion enters the contest with a 3-0 record, ICC 1-1, and that's an offensive foul there. Easy call as Isaiah Green, when he went to make that move, grabbed the defender and kind of pulled him away from him, and that's going to be his second foul. And that's going to be 5 called on the Tigers now. Yeah, just one of those, you get away with those type of plays often, but when you do it right there on the baseline in front of the official, it's hard to get away with those. So ICC with the basketball, Anderson with it, sizing up the defense, looking to go inside, tough defense there by the Tigers and bounces away and then tries to force that one, slapped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Indians on the sideline. Substitution in the game here for ICC. This is going to be number 2, Bryson Dawkins, into the contest. That substitution being brought to you by our friends over at Bank Okolona. John Harrod and all the fine folks at Bank Okolona, proud to sponsor ICC action here on the ICC Sports Network. Inside they go with a little hesitation. The ball goes up. It's no good. And the rebound cleared out that time by Tyrone Wright. Wright's done a good job. He picked up 2 quick fouls in the contest and has since then played well and played clean as he gets that offensive rebound and putback. He's leading all scorers with 7 points. He's a guy that they're going to need to stay on the floor as he averages 10 points and 7 rebounds per game. Marion's falling back into that 2-3 zone again. ICC puts the 3 up. It's no good. So if you're Marion right now, you can live with that 2-3 zone as long as the Indians don't start heating up from outside. 3-pointer on the other end. It rattles in good. Big answer there by Brown. That's his first points of the game. And here come the Tigers. 25-20. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
How'd you spend the off-season?
The off-season? Little Caesars tastes so good. It tastes even better with my best friends.
3 best friends eating pizza all the time, having fun. Pizza pounds for life.
The off-season? Just hit the weights. Try the new 4-quart calzone from Little Caesars for $8.99. It's officially delicious.
Pizza.
And welcome back out of the timeout. ICC has led as much as 12, but the Tigers roaring back in this one to make it a 25-20 contest. 7:32 to halftime. We invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report. We'll have some first half stats and then a special presentation coming your way here on Let's Go ICCTV.com. Indians with the basketball, attacking the middle of the zone. A little too fancy on the layup. There's the offensive rebound, though. It's good. As that was MJ Smith with the basket. I've got him with 4 points in the contest. Tigers go baseline. Kick it out for the 3. No good, and the rebound to the Indians. Probably one of those he probably should have went ahead and laid up versus kicking it out for the 3. So Indians dodge a big bullet there. Inside drive, nearly traveled, just had to turn around, throw that one away as Dawkins was in the right spot at the right time to keep it with the Indians. Long 2-pointer, money. As that was Minton. Chris Minton with the basket, and the Indians push the lead back out to 9 now. 6.5 to go until halftime. Beautiful crossover. Layup is there. Nice play. As that was Nicholas Chom with the basket. He is their leading scorer with 17.5 per game. He's only got 4 so far in the contest. Indians with the basketball. They're leading by 7. Minton drops it off inside, and the easy layup gets a roll and falls. So Smith gets the basket and a whistle, but I did not see a foul call. Maybe a sideline warning on Marion Military as the coach was kind of on the floor. But I've seen other coaches all the way on the baseline before. So that's a near steal by the Indians. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by ICC. Also remind you, part of the Little Caesars halftime report, as we'll give you some of those stats. We'll see a performance from the ICC Palm Squad during the break. And now the official that gave the sideline warning have a little bit of a conversation with Timothy Rogers and his assistant coach, trying to come up and calm him down a little bit. I've got to agree with Coach Rogers on that. He wasn't in the way of the play and really just didn't cause any issues there. But either way we go, back on the other end, layup is good. As I got that is Dawkins' first points of the contest. And the Indians now push the lead back out to 11-12 was their largest lead in the evening. That was a good timeout called by Coach Pate as the Indians went on quite the run. Baseline jumper, good. Green with 4 points now. 33-24 is the score coming up on 5 minutes to go until halftime. Indians with the basketball. Nice extra pass. And that's going to be a jump ball. Boy, if he somehow could have just kept his head on a swivel that time. He had his teammate right underneath the basket. Couldn't find him. But either way it goes, jump ball, possession arrow in favor of the Tigers. So they'll have the basketball here, trailing 33-24 with 4:59 to go in the first half of play. So the Tigers will get the basketball. Needing to finish this final 5 minutes of the first half strong here to see if they can make another run to get back into this one. Long two-pointers off the mark, no good. Rebound to the Indians. ICC thought about pushing, didn't have numbers. Wisely backs it back out, then goes in on his own and couldn't get the shot to fall. Offensive putback is there. MJ Smith cleaning things up. He's got 8 points. I think the Tigers defense thought like I was. ICC was about to reset the offense as he was standing out of bounds when he caught the basketball, so that'll give the ball back to the Tigers. Driggers and Green will check back in here for Marion Military. 4:25 to go, 35-24. Is the score in favor of the Indians. ICC with the basketball. As Anderson with it now, works it over on the wing. Into the corner they go, trying to fight it inside. Great defense on the part of the Tigers to take that away. Quickly outside, eyes, tries, buys the three-point basket. Anderson with 7 points. That's the first three-pointer of the first half for the Indians. There's a drive inside, big-time shot blocked there. Indians getting out in transition, wants another one, yes! Back-to-back jacks by Anderson. He's got 10 now. And the lead to 17. The Tigers throw it away. They're starting to get a little bit frustrated here as ICC heating up and pulls out to a 41-24 advantage. 3:38 to go here until halftime. But right now, if you're the Tigers, you got to identify and find where Davion Anderson is. So he's hit back-to-back threes. He's got the basketball right now. Anderson going to try a heat check. No, he's going to give it up. Inside they go. Spin in the paint. Turn around. Hook shots there. MJ Smith now with 10 points. Of course, all these stats unofficial, but they're brought to you by Samstown Market in Manatee. Triggers, turns, tries to go inside, loses a dribble, gets it back, kicks it out. Three-pointer on his way. That one's partially blocked by the Indians. Loose ball on the floor. ICC finds it. Up they go with a big-time jam! Sanford with authority. Let's go back and look at that one on the Little Caesars instant replay as ICC takes a 45-24 lead. Timeout on the floor. Let's take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
The new four-quarter calzone from Little Caesars is a 4-meat pizza with a different meat in each calzone crust. It's perfect for movie night, picnic, sleepover, and NFL football games. Get the four-quarter calzone for $8.99.
Pizza.
Welcome back. If you're not at the DEC, man, this place was rocking during the timeout. ICC now up in this one by 21. And, man, it was Jalen Sanford that got the roof rocking here with that big-time jam, but a nice answer out of the timeout there as Chom's able to get that one to fall. He's got 6 points now. A much-needed basket there for the Tigers to kind of calm things down. Coming up on 2.5 to play until halftime. Indians with the basketball. They work it up top. On the dribble, outside they go with it into the corner with the extra pass, and that's going to be, said he stepped out of bounds as he went to the basket that time. Well, that shows us unselfish basketball. Davion Anderson, who has been red hot shooting the basketball, had a defender kind of on him, but it's one of those where he could have forced a shot up, opted not to. But the Indians turn it over either way. So the Tigers with it, trying to finish strong here in this final 2 minutes of the first half. Backside lob is there. Right, boy, I tell you what, he's an important person on this team. We talked about, picked up 2 quick fouls in the contest, but has played wisely with those fouls throughout this first half. Indians travel all day, every day there. Just couldn't get anything going. Great defense on the part of Wright to force the turnover. Indians going to get a substitution in here, as this is going to be number 11 for ICC. That's Graham checking back into the contest. And it'll also be A.J. Dent coming back in for the Indians. These substitutions being brought to you by Max Home. They've got locations here in Fulton and Sullivan, Alabama. They are hiring. Go visit maxhome.com for more information. Euro step in the lane. Floater is good. Chom starting to find his rhythm here. And the lead now cut down to 15. ICC has led as much as 21. So the Indians with the basketball. Puts it into the corner. Spot up 3 on its way. That one short, no good. Rebound tipped around and eventually into the hands of Wright. Right in the right spot at the right time. Yep, I went there. Tigers with it, trying to go baseline, taken away by the Indians. Ball slapped out of bounds, and it will stay with the Tigers with 21 seconds on the shot clock. 1:18 to go here until halftime. We appreciate everyone that is tuned in here on Let'sGoICCTV.com or maybe watching on Twitter for the first time. Drive inside, kiss off the glass, no good. Rebound to the Indians. ICC with it now as they push the ball down the floor. Dawkins dribbling up top, now works it over to Anderson. Anderson quickly flips it inside. Strong move in the paint, shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound though for the Indians. That shot's up, no good. Third time is a charm. That was Dent with 8 points. Tigers quickly down the other end. The tip is no good, and the Indians rip the rebound. Boy, Wright could have easily gotten called for his third foul on both ends of the floor there. Living life dangerously in the final seconds here. They kick it out. Work the extra pass, now back around. Thought about it, now they go baseline. Baseline jumper, too strong. Rebound, though, to the Indians, and a foul. I'm going to call that on MJ Smith. I think that was kind of an anticipation whistle, as really the player from Marion was not around the basketball. It was an easy rebound there, and the official maybe thought that got a shove to be able to get to that rebound, but really was no contact. So a big-time break there for the Tigers, as this will send Chom to the free throw line. And he makes the first one. Well, that's who you want at the charity stripe if you're the Tigers right now, as he is their leading scorer on the year with 17.5 points. He and Brown lead the way, but they've both been kind of quiet. But Nick has got hot here down the stretch. And he makes them both, so now he's back on pace for what he normally scores, which is 17.5. Shot clock is off. ICC can hold for the last shot of the first half if they want to. They lead at 47-32, led as much as 21. Have not trailed here in the first half, as Dawkins is going to dribble back, and looks like ICC is going to elect to hold off for the final shot here. Probably start to go into their offense with 10 seconds on the clock, and that's where it's at now. Dawkins calls for a screen. Now splits defenders, and he's tripped up. And now the Tigers need to hurry up, get on the other end, puts up the jumper, counts if it goes, but it's left short, no good. Your score here at halftime, ICC 47, Marion Military 32. We're going to take a timeout and come back with the Little Caesars halftime report here from Fulton. Back with more right after this.
How'd you spend the off-season?
The off-season? Little Caesars tastes so good.
It tastes even better with my best friends.
Three best friends eating pizza all the time, having fun. Pizza, pizza, pounds for life.
The off-season? Just hit the weights.
Try the new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars for $8.99. It's officially delicious.
Pizza, pizza.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
The new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars is a 4-meat pizza with a different meat in each calzone crust. It's perfect for movie night, picnic, sleepover, and NFL football games. Get the 4-quarter calzone for $8.99.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the Little Caesars halftime report. The Palm squad getting set to perform right now as they're being introduced to the crowd. ICC leads it 47-32 at the break. Let's take a look at some first half stats being brought to you by Sam's Town Market right there in the heart of Manatee. Sam Ferris and all the crew out there in Manatee do an outstanding job out there, of course, on the weekends. Whenever I fire up the grill, Sam's Town Market, that's the place I go to get all my meats and other produce for the weekend. So while they perform, let's go ahead and take a look at some first half stats, and let's start with the Tigers of Marion Military. Nicholas John leading the way with 10 points. Tyrone Wright with 9 points. Isaiah Green with 4. Jonathan Crawford with 3. Jamar Brown with 3. You've got Driggers with 3 as well. Of course, these stats are always unofficial at the end of the night and during halftime. For ICC, boy, they had a lot of players contribute point-wise. It was Davion Anderson and MJ Smith, each with 10 points for the Indians. A.J. Dent had 8. You had 6 points from Chris Mitten, 2 from Dawkins. James Turner with 2. Jalen Sanford with 2. Marcel Bridges with 6. And Tyson McDaniels added a point as well. So that is your first half stats here from Fulton. ICC leads it 47-32 at the break. Of course, this is the only game of the evening, so there'll be not another game after this one. Typically, we try to play doubleheaders, and of course, conference season, when that rolls around, we'll both be playing doubleheaders with the women and the men. We're going to take a timeout. Come back with more of the Little Caesars halftime report here from Fulton right after this.
How'd you spend the off-season?
The off-season? Little Caesars tastes so good.
It tastes even better with my best friends.
Three best friends eating pizza all the time, having fun. Pizza, pizza, pounds for life.
The off-season? Just hit the weights.
Try the new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars for $8.99. It's officially delicious.
Pizza, pizza.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I can go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best story here.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
The new four-quarter calzone from Little Caesars is a four-meat pizza with a different meat in each calzone crust. It's perfect for movie night, picnic, sleepover, and NFL football games. Get the four-quarter calzone for $8.99.
Pizza.
Hey, it's Bella and Allie. We're walking into 6 a.m. workouts. For those of you who don't know, on game days we have Orlando challenges, and we get little clues and we try to figure out what they are.
Usually the clues are so wrong we have no idea what's going on.
There's suspicion of sprints and playing golf today. So we'll keep you updated. It's currently 5:55, and come along with us while we travel to Gulf Coast.
Hey, you already know we out here. It's J-Rod here, Mateo, P. Bailey, aka Peter Farmer.
Time to rock and roll. We got gaslighted. We thought we were just playing golf.
Yeah,
and then we had another whole workout and sprints.
Yeah, and it's raining on the field.
So we'll see y'all when it's time to do something else later. Bye. We're gonna video now so we can nap in just a second.
Well, fast forward, we'll be there in a few hours. Got any wise words to say?
What?
Any wise words to say?
Don't leave Alex and Mally.
Oh. Alex is here.
I have got to zoom through my makeup and my hair. I have like 30 minutes to do everything, so I'll catch you later. I am ready. I have to put my dress uniform on, but other than that, I am ready. And we're all just finishing up getting ready. We got a lot of curling ones and hair dryers on the bus. It just started raining on the way, so we're kind of nervous about that, but whatever, I guess. Alright, I'll see you when we get to Gulf Coast. Here we are, we're at Gulf Coast. And Nation's walking up here fast. Game day! Hey! Hey, how are you feeling? I'm good. You good? Good, I'm alright. These bugs gotta go. When do you think the game's gonna start?
At 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
What's up?
What time do you think the game's gonna start?
Honestly, the way it's going right now, God's blessing upon us. I say it's gonna be 7.
7? What about you, Big Mike?
What?
What time do you think the game's gonna start?
Probably 7. The wind's
7.
real nice. I think it's gonna start 7.
Yeah. What time do you think the game's gonna start?
Is it not starting at 8 or is it starting at 7?
We don't have no idea.
9.
Probably like 3 in the morning. Yeah. All right, there you go. I guess we should be asking what time does everybody think we're gonna get back? Oh yeah. That's the more important question. I think I'm gonna go with 3:27. 3:27.
So warm up with us.
Defense! Defense! Defense!
See, I forgot my chair. We cheered our little hearts out tonight. There goes our little Indian now. Yay, go little Indian. Way away. I hope that brightens their mood a little bit. But it brightens your mood a little bit. We love you, Adam. We love you. Let's go ICC. Love you. We are headed back to the bus right now. Game is done for. It is over. We are about to go change, and we are about to go get some food. We're about to go eat. And then we're about to sleep. So we didn't eat. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Peace out, Boy Scouts. Peace out, Adam. And peace out, Let's Go ICC. Peace out, Adam. Whoa! Cookout game on top.
We're at Cookout. This is our final stop before our 5-hour drive home. 4-hour drive home. Yeah. And we still have practice in the morning.
At 12:30.
At 12:30. 12.
To 2:30.
That means we have to be there at 11:30 because we have to get everywhere 30 minutes early.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Roll Tribe, always. What did you get to eat?
I got a chicken quesadilla and cheese curds and onion rings.
A chicken bacon ranch wrap with fries.
Corn dogs and fries.
I wasn't done. And a chocolate milkshake.
I got some chicken nuggets and some fries and some cheese curds, I think.
Tell them your order. You go first.
I got a chicken quesadilla and some cheese curds.
Oh, and hold on. And I got a quesadilla.
Okay. I got a chicken quesadilla with some cheese curds on
What kind of milkshake did you get though?
And then I got me a.
No. What did you get? She got a chocolate milkshake. Just like everybody else. That's all that matters.
3:13. 22 hours later, and we just get home.
Literally.
We have had a 22-hour day. And now we're just sitting outside of Mag and getting all of our stuff off the bus with Mally and Alex.
Has already left. We are.
But Brian wouldn't let us left. Brian wouldn't let us leave until we proed for y'all. So here you go. Let's see if he has any kind words to say about this. Any final words?
Push your mats tomorrow.
What? No, you're lying.
Look, I'm not
That's
y'all's
not
mom.
trash.
I am not your mother. Well, there was like 3 pieces of trash too.
That was already on the bus.
All of that was, I remember.
It's been a great day with you. Let's go ICC and Adam.
We're gonna help you, but
We'll see you later, Tater.
I don't know what
do you want us to do?
I'm so tired.
You want us to help you
Keep
or go to
going,
sleep?
because you know what doesn't ever stop going?
He said it.
I heard it was on you.
Bye.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
How'd you spend the off-season?
The off season? Little Caesars tastes so good.
It tastes even better with my best friends.
3 best friends eating pizza all the time, having fun. Pizza pounds for life.
The off season? Just hit the weights.
Try the new 4-quarter calzone from Little Caesars for $8.99. It's officially delicious.
Pizza.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we wrap up the Little Caesars halftime report. That was the ICC cheerleaders trip to Gulf Coast as we turned the GoPro loose with a couple of those. Bella and Allie, we appreciate them helping with that. We've got a lot more of those type of programs over on our YouTube channel. Simply search Let's Go ICC. That's all one word. Let's Go ICC on YouTube. You can find that and other specials there. We do a lot of athletic shorts as well there on YouTube. So we're getting set to start the second half of play. ICC leading this one 47-32 at the break. Marion gets it on the other end, and the shot is up in and good. And that was Cham. I'm going to go with Cham. That's what they're calling him over the PA system. I'm going to try to remember to call him that on the broadcast as well. So ICC with the basketball, 47-34. Three-pointer from the corner is on its way, off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, lost, still loose on the floor. And the Tigers eventually come away with it. Up the floor they go. The big man trying to get his steps, but he's going to be fouled in the process. And so that will send Tyrone Wright to the free throw line. He had 11 points in the first half. As the Tigers trying to claw their way back into this one, trailed as much as 21 in this contest. First free throw rattles home good. Right now with 12 points. It's a 3-0 run to start the second half here for the Tigers. As that free throw is off the mark, loose ball tipped out in the Tigers' control. So Marion with the basketball, trailing this one 47-35. Adam Gore brings this action. Thank you for tuning in here on the ICC Sports Network as there's a baseline jumper. High arching up in and good. A good looking shot there from Wright. He's got 14 in the contest, and it's a 10-point game now. ICC needing to find a basket in a big way. Up and under they go. Layup is there. Nice answer that time by the Indians, as that was A.J. Dent collecting his 8th point of the contest, 49-37. Well, every time that the Tigers went on a run in the first half, ICC had an answer. Nice spin move underneath. The rebound is controlled by the Indians, and now here comes ICC. Leaves it off on the other end. That layup is up in and good through traffic, as that was Anderson with the basket on the other end. I've got him with 12 to lead the way for ICC. So the Indians with a nice answer there on the other end. Good extra pass underneath. The shot is up and good. Good strong move to the basket that time by Cham. I've got him with 14. He and Wright leading the way there for the Tigers. Indians lead at 51-39. Inside they go with it. Spin in the paint. Ball fake. Good help defense. Now they're going to kick it back out. Into the corner they go to Minton. Minton with the basketball. He's going to reset with 12 seconds on the shot clock. Up top they go. Skip pass to the far side. Indians are going to have to attack. Skip pass to Minton. Minton ball fake. Splits defenders. That should be a charge, but no call. Wow, the Indians got away with one there. Either way, missed shot, and the Tigers with the basketball now. They're continuing to try to chip into this one. That shot's off the mark, no good. A late whistle, as the Indians had already got the rebound and started down the floor. And they're going to call a foul on Dawkins on the rebound, apparently. There's no way that was on the shot, because Dawkins was not around the ball. Actually, they call that on A.J. Dent. That just don't make any sense. And ball don't lie in that case, as that free throw is off the mark for Green. I'm not really sure what the foul was. As I said, ICC got the rebound and dribbled once before the before the whistle was blown. But either way it goes, second free throw coming up here for Green. And he can't get either one of those to fall. As we say, ball don't lie sometime, and that one took care of itself. So the Indians with the basketball, leading 51-39. Inside they go, trying to make a strong move in the paint. Ball fake, shot is up, kiss off the glass is good. That's a big boy move there by A.J. Dent. He's got 10 points in the contest. 53-39 as they go on the drive, and it's going to be a foul on the Indians. This time it is going to be a reach-in foul. I believe that one's going to be on Anderson. And ICC with 3 quick fouls here in the to start the second half. And that is going to be the foul on Anderson. So Tigers ball, they're going to key it in here, trailing 53-39, coming up on 17 minutes to go here in the second half of play. ICC with the lead, Tigers with the basketball. Looking to drive baseline, good tough defense out of the Indians. Inside drive, shot is up and good. Nice finish there as Chom now with 16 points on the night. We said he averages 17 per game. Well, guess what? He is well on pace. Next basket actually surpassed that. Indians nearly lose the basketball. 3-pointer on its way. Back iron, no good. Rebound to the Indians, though, and they're going to have to reset it here. And they're going to do so as they pass it back out to Anderson. Anderson now wants to work it around the wing. Indians get it in the middle of the paint. Looking to spin. Puts up the tough shot off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped out and controlled by the Tigers. Marion Military wanting to push now. Into the corner they go. 3-pointer is off the mark, no good. Rebound ripped down by the Tigers. Put back is up. It's no good. And that time, MJ Smith got big, got strong, got the rebound. Now here come the Indians on the other end, and that is a blocking foul. We'll make sure the referees agree as they do. It was on the pass as he was going up for the basket. Kicked it out for the 3, so it should be Indian ball on the baseline. One of those that the young man was there, but just started falling a little bit too early on the play. ICC's got to throw it in, and they do so with about 4.5 on that 5 count. Inside they go. Spinning, lost the handle of the basketball, now puts it up. That's off the mark, no good, and a rebound. Should be a foul on the Indians, and I believe it will be. So just a bad possession that time by the Indians. 12 is the lead here for ICC, 15:49 to go here in the second half. Marion Military came into the night with a 3-0 record, ICC with a 1-1 record. Oh, nice drop-off pass. Layup is up in and good. Pretty easy that time as the Indians fell asleep defensively. As that was Green, his 4th point of the evening. Now ICC with it, leading by 10. Indians try to drive inside. Good defense by the Tigers. Now there's a trap on the wing, trying to get through it, and is able to get rid of it just before the 5 count. Into the corner, extra bounce pass, and that's going to be a foul on Wright. Well, we talked about Wright in the first half. I've been very impressed with his play. He picked up 2 really quick fouls in the first half, and the coach obviously knows his player really well, as the official on the far side of the floor is wanting to stop the play for something, but the other 2 kind of look at him, and he says, never mind. But anyway, big-time jam there. To finish that thought on Wright, he picked up 2 quick fouls, and since then has played well. That was the first time he picked a foul. His coach obviously knows him well, knew he could have left him in the game because he needs his defensive presence. 3-pointer on its way, no good, and the rebound to the Indians. ICC now on the other end. They want to try to answer, but that's a travel. Just shuffled those pivot foot as he tried to get on the move that time, and the ball will go back to the Tigers. So Marion with it now as they push it down the other end of the floor, looking to go inside, turnaround shot on its way, and that one rattles home. Found its way in, and the Tigers want to take a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Let's take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back out of the timeout. ICC leading this one 55-45. Indians with the basketball, looking to go to work here. Inside they go, turnaround shot is up, kiss off the glass is good. As Bridges now with 8 points on the evening. As a little hesitation, could have been a 3-second call. It took him a while, then there's going to be a foul on the play. And so this will send Marion to the free throw line, as this will be Wright heading back to the charity stripe. And that one good. I was looking down at my phone, so I don't know if he made the first one or not. Trying to get one of our videos quickly over to Cal Brown. We can put that on Twitter for us. It's a 10-point contest now. Ball out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Marion. So Indians ball on the baseline. Going to lob this up to the top. 18 seconds on the play clock now. They swing it around, looking to go into the corner. Nothing there. Good defense on the part of Marion Military. That scoop shot up and no good, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians. That one looked like it kind of went straight up and straight through, but just left it a little short on the far side of the rim. As Marion now has cut what once upon a time was a 21-point advantage down to 10. So a good trip down the floor. It'd be the first time they've got it in double digits in quite a while. Thought about the three, now goes on the ball fake inside. Shot is going to be blocked, but there's a foul before the shot was up. Are they going to call a goaltending or what? As there was a second whistle. And first free throw is good, so apparently they say count the basket. Wow, NBA type continuation there is Sham now with unofficially 19 points in the contest, so he does eclipse his average, 17.5 now. Indians with the basketball, looking to go to work on the offensive side, turn around in the paint. That shot is off the mark, no good, and the rebound to Wright. Wright has cleaned the boards tonight, easily double-digit rebounds, and he has been a big factor limiting the Indians to one and done here in the second half and allowing to make this a 7-point contest. Three-pointer from the corner, big if it goes, it's long, no good, and that should be an over the back, and if it is, now that's going to be 4 fouls on Wright. That is going to be the case, and that's his 4th foul. And they're going to have to get him out of the game, and Driggers will come in here for the Tigers. So that's big, as Wright has been a factor for the Tigers here in the second half. And see how long he is on the bench, as he will check out with about 12:48 to go here in the second half. We'll see if the Indians can take advantage of going on the run. Inside they go with it, wanting to go to work. Turnaround hook shot is up and good. Indians instantly attack, and MJ Smith gets the point. He's got 12 now. And a good job by the Indians. 59-50 now is the advantage for ICC. Indians want to go in a zone of their own here. Extra pass, shot is up, it's partially blocked, and the loose ball out to the Indians. ICC wanting to get out in transition. And that's a bumping foul. And probably a good thing that happened for the Indians, because that time, I believe it was Anderson, yes, he kind of got caught in no man's land trying to quickly throw that one about. Just like always, anytime a player hits the floor, ICC is going to get out there and make sure the playing surface is in excellent condition. Good job by the manager over there for ICC. Inside out, the Indians quickly work it around. Into the corner for three. That one halfway down, but there's the putback. As Bridges now enters double digits with 10 points on the night. A nice putback there that time by Bridges. And the Indians push the lead back to double digits, now leading 61-50. A lot of time, though, left in this one. Nice runner in the paint, up, in, and good. 21 now by Chom. As he has pretty much just put the Tigers on his shoulders, taking on majority of the scoring here in the second half. Indians with the basketball, looking to go to work. Tough defense out of the Tigers. 15 seconds now on the shot clock. Indians trying to drive inside. That was taken away. Now 10 seconds. Looking to go inside. Wild shot put up, but it goes. As that was Sanford. He gets the shot to go, and we've got a timeout on the floor. Timeout, we'll take it with them and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel, the high-tech touch.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Out of the timeout, ICC with a 63-52 advantage over Marion Military. 11:15 to go here in Fulton. We thank those that are watching here on the ICC Sports Network and maybe some of those that are tuned in on Twitter this evening. Indians with the steal, now wanting to get out and run. Instead, they turn it over on the other end of the floor. Nice job defensively there by the Tigers. Then they give it back on the other end. Anything you can do, I can do better. In that exchange between the two teams. Indians with the basketball now, want to be patient on the offensive end. Turn around, jumper on its way. Good. Nothing but the bottom of the net. As that was Bridges with the basket. I've got him unofficially with 12 on the evening. And the ICC has bullied the lead back out to 13. Three-point basket on its way, no good. Rebound chased down in the corner by the Indians. And now ICC thought about getting out and run, didn't like what they had number-wise, so they're going to slow it down now. 65-52 Indians with the lead, 10:18 to go here. As a quick turnaround jumper, that one's off the back iron, no good, and the rebound pulled down by the Tigers. Well, a good look that time by Bridges, just couldn't get it to fall. Driggers with it now, looking to go to work. Indians forcing to kick it out, three-pointer on its way, that one halfway down, no good, and we've got a foul. Well after the shot. And they're going to call a foul on the Indians, maybe on the block out. We'll see if they're going to allow him to shoot free throws here. As the player from Marion Military just kind of sitting there hanging out for a second. That was Nicholas Cham. And he probably needs a breath as he is leading all scorers tonight with 21 points. First free throw, back iron, no good. Credit the ICC All-American Pep man behind them getting up, and the cheerleaders making some noise on that miss. Second free throw is good. 22 points now. And even 10 minutes to go in this contest. And second free throw, that one bounces around, rattles, and rolls through. So a nice job adjusting after that first miss. I've got 23 unofficially for Cham on the evening. ICC leads by 11. They led as much as 21 in this contest. They've got it down to 7 in the second half, but other than that, ICC has answered nicely and nearly turns that one over. Somehow kept that one from going out of bounds. Drive inside, shot is up, good. Kiss off the glass. As Bridges with a strong finish, he's got 14. And ICC lead back to 13. Tigers with the basketball, three-pointer from the corner. That one left short, no good. Nothing but white jerseys inside the paint to get the rebound. And I think you're starting to see maybe Marion get a little bit tired now, and some of these shots starting to fall short. And usually when you see that, it's usually when your legs start to get out from underneath you. Three-pointer, yes! Deep NBA range three there. I believe that was Turner with the basket. I've got him with 5 if that is the case. His first three-pointer on the evening. Long two, yes. So that was Jamar Brown, only his 5th point of the night, as the Indians have kept him quiet this evening. ICC with the basketball, leading 70-56. Indians get away with the push-off. That shot's off the mark, no good. Big, strong rebound and the putback. A.J. Dent showing off some of that strength there. Gets the basket to fall. He's got 12 as there's a shot on the other end, a foul on the Indians. And this will send the Tigers back to the free throw line. Had a chance to meet A.J.'s family at the end of the last home game and got a chance to brag on him. Very polite young man the few times I run into him on campus. As that free throw off the mark, no good for Green. Of course, they're from Georgia, so I don't know if they're here tonight, but they might be watching. If not, as both those free throws no good for Isaiah Green, and now the Indians with it on the other end. 72-56, ICC with the lead and the basketball. Into the corner they go with it. Minton with it, and it's going to be thrown away, and it's going to go out of bounds, and just a mental miscue there by the Indians. And so the turnover will give it back to the Tigers. They'll get it on the baseline as the ball goes out of bounds on the other end of the floor. So a good situation there for the Tigers after not only forcing the turnover, but getting it back on the other end. Inside they go. Nice adjustment. Layup is good. A little bit of a bump there. No foul called. Isaiah Green collects the basket. He's now got 6. Indians with it, leading 72-58. Inside 8 minutes to go. Another NBA range three. That one off the mark, no good, and the easy rebound controlled there by the Tigers. So Marion Military with it, puts it into the corner, nearly lost the handle of the basketball. No look pass. Somehow found it, put it up, no good. And the rebound underneath, that's a foul on the Indians, as that's going to be an undercut. Good call by the official, as Tyrone Wright is checked back into the game. And ICC now has put the Tigers on the free throw line. Next foul, they'll be in the double bonus. So right now, if you're the Tigers, you got to take advantage of these free throw opportunities here. Tyrone Wright to the free throw line. His first one is up in and good. I've got him with 16. We'll get a substitution in here for the Indians. This is going to be number 2, Bryson Dawkins, back into the contest for ICC. This substitution being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. They are the bank that understands you. You can find out why by visiting renaissancebank.com. Second free throw, no good. ICC clears the rebound. Tigers coming out and extending that trap. Minton with it up top, now works it back into the corner. Indians quickly working underneath. That shot is off the mark, no good. Gets his own rebound, put back, no. Tip is there. Nice job by Dent sticking with it that time. He's now got 14 points on the night. Couldn't get the first 2 to fall and was stuck around and was able to get the last basket to go there. 74-59. ICC with the lead. That's going to be a drive to the basket, but a foul on the Indians. And now the Tigers will be in the double bonus for the remaining 6:56 of this contest. Well, a pretty good crowd out tonight. Not as many as we had the other night when we hosted Motlow with the women and men both playing. See members of the ICC volleyball squad here, the softball team, members of the baseball team, football team out as well. So good support from all of our athletes here at ICC. Is that second free throw good? 74-60. ICC with the lead and the basketball. Marion's getting a little bit more aggressive defensively here. Indians dribble it around, and then they throw it away. Just nobody over there. Not even in the zip code of that one, as the easy, unforced error will give the ball back to the Tigers. And now this is what Marion's got to do. They've got to take those opportunities and turn them into baskets on the other end. There's still 6:41 to go in the contest. Only a 14-point game, so this one is far from over with yet, folks. Tigers with it now, looking to go to work. Around the perimeter they go with it, back up top. Good ball movement, eventually finds its way into the corner for the three, and it's good. Big three-point basket knocked down by the Tigers, and they take a quick timeout. Timeout on the floor. Let's take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
When I think of ICC, I think about home.
The moment I stepped on campus, I knew it was a perfect fit.
It helped me find my true self.
It has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed.
Everyone here wants you to succeed.
I was able to get involved here and make a real difference.
I've met my closest friends here.
There's something for everyone to be involved with.
I've gained skills to succeed in the workforce.
It's been the best experience.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next? So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Welcome back as we reset. You heard the tail end of the ICC All-American Pep Band performing there here inside the Davis Event Center. We invite you to visit letsgoicc.com where you can find the full schedule both for the men's and women's basketball team. That way you can make your plans to come out and join us here at the DEC, one of the best JUCO arenas in the nation, right here in your backyard in Fulton. 74-63, ICC with the lead. They try to lob it inside. The ball slapped out of bounds. It will stay with the Indians. There's 6:15 left in the contest here. Big three-point basket on the other end by the Tigers makes it a 9-point contest, so the Indians need to find a way to get back into this one. Or not get back into this one, but at least get a basket going here to get the offense going. Wild scoop shot on its way, no good, and got bailed out with a foul. Another late whistle on the play there. We've seen a couple of those go against the Indians. And that foul's going to be whistled on 0. Isaiah Green, his third, team fifth foul. ICC has already been tagged with 10. So the Indians still a long way from getting in that bonus situation here. First free throw, high arching, good, nothing but the bottom of the net there for Dawkins. Remind you to stay tuned. We'll have the Renaissance Bank postgame report coming your way at the conclusion of this one. Dawkins' second free throw. That one off the back iron, no good, and the rebound controlled by who else but Tyrone Wright. That young man has been Windex tonight as he has been cleaning the boards on both sides of the floor. Came into the game averaging 7.5 rebounds per game. That easily going up tonight, and he's going to be fouled from behind. Count the basket, and one. Well, Marion not going quietly into the evening here. Has a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here. As that foul on Minton, his second. As we said, ICC has already eclipsed that 10 foul mark. As that free throw good by the big man, Tyrone Wright. I've got him unofficially with 19 on the evening. Indians with it, looking to go to work on the offensive end. They lead at 75-66, nearly lose the handle of the basketball. Nice extra pass. Shot is up. No tip is there, though. McDaniels cleaned things up there for the Indians. A good job on that offensive rebound. Pushes the lead back out to double digits here, 77-66 with 5:20 and counting here. Deep three. That one back iron, no good. Rebound tipped out, and the Indians find it. ICC is going to take a foot off the gas a little bit here as Anderson running the point. Now works it over on the wing. India's looking to go in the corner. Nothing there. Drives inside. Shot is up and a weak whistle. And that's going to be a foul on the Tigers. And Green's going to pick up his 4th foul. So back-to-back fouls, and that one an unfortunate one on Green is kind of a little ticky-tack call, if you will. So this will send Dawkins to the free throw line. He made the first one a while ago, misses that one. Got him unofficially 1 of 3 from the charity stripe. Awaiting the second attempt here. And he can't get that one either. But he does get the rebound. And just blindly throws that one back, and ICC in the right spot at the right time to get the possession and reset. Indians lead at 77-66, 4:50 to go in this one. Work it inside, turnaround shot is up. No, wouldn't fall, but a nice strong move there inside the paint, as that was Bridges going to work. Draws the foul, and he'll head to the free throw line. That foul's going to be whistled on Tyrone Wright, and that's going to be his 5th foul. Been very impressed with that young man's play tonight. As we said, he picked up 2 very quick fouls in the contest and played pretty much all the way up to about midway through the second half before picking up his 3rd foul. He'll foul out, so we'll get a couple of substitutions in here. 20 Driggers into the game. 1 Crawford re-enters here for the Tigers. As the officials talking to Coach Rogers over there, not really sure what they were letting him know about. As that first free throw was good from Bridges, unofficially 15 points on the night for Marcel. Second free throw, that one back iron, no good. And the Tigers get the rebound. They've got to get the offense going here. 4:30 to play. They trail at 78-66. Looking to go on the drive, but taken away there nicely by the Indians. Back up top, they go with it. 15 seconds on the shot clock now as they stop and kind of reset the offense. Want to drive inside and then nearly travel, but found his teammate. And then a floater is up in and good. Well, that just worked out well there for Brown, as he was kind of in no man's land. And it seam opened up, and nice soft touch from the shooter. And he got the roll to fall. It's now a 10-point contest. Scoop shot, no. Put back, yes. Bridges, 17 points and a beautiful finish there. And 80-68 now is the lead. Indians down the other end, and that layup is up, in, and good by Dawkins. I've got him unofficially with 5. And the Indians starting to close the door on this one. Turnover, ICC getting mugged, and that's got to be a foul call. Or are they going to call the timeout? And they are going to call the foul. I was going to say, had to be a foul there, as he kind of just reached around him and almost picked the player up off the floor. As that foul is going to be on Isaiah Green, and he will foul out in the evening. He started getting this rhythm and finishes the game unofficially with 8 points on the night, as he helped the Tigers kind of claw their way back into this one. But as we said, every time that the Tigers fought their way back, the Indians have had an answer, as that first free throw is good by Green on the front end of the 1+1. Waiting the second free throw here. And gets them both. Nothing but the bottom of the net there for Green on both of those attempts. And the Indians now lead 84-68, 3:20 to play in this one. Driggers gets it inside the paint, and his shot was blocked. Indians trying to get out in transition on the other end, and the layup is there. Dawkins with the finish. Driggers, he puts his shot up. It's no good. Indians try to save it in bounds, but instead it goes out of bounds. Last touch by ICC. The Indians pulling away in this one now. 86-68, 2:57 to go in the contest, as that layup is no good. It's one of those half-hearted layups that didn't really use the glass. It rolled off the rim, and ICC got the loose ball, and that's going to be a pushing foul. Whistle there on Chom. And so this will be the 9th foul, so the next foul put the Indians in the double bonus. This will be a 1+1 coming up here for Dawkins. First free throw, nothing but the bottom of the net there for Dawkins. I've got him unofficially with 8. Of course, we want to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank postgame report. We'll have some final stats coming your way. We'll pick our Samstown Market star of the game. As that shot was up and a good substitution coming in here for the Tigers. This is going to be number 11, Vaughn, entering the contest. 20-point lead once again here for the Indians. They've led as much as 21 as ICC been able to come back and stretch this one out a little bit. Tigers with the basketball. Want to finish this one strong. Beautiful extra pass. Layup, though, is no good, but there's a foul on the Indians. Great extra pass. Been very impressed with the play of Nicholas Chom tonight. Nicholas, a sophomore out of St. Mary's High School in Queens, New York. Driggers at the line. His first free throw is good. I've got him with 4 points. Another sub in as Chom will have a seat, probably be done for the night there. Whitfield checking in for the Tigers. Both free throws good there. 5 now for Driggers. And so this one with 2.5 left. Indians just got to finish strong here and wrap this one up in red and blue to try to improve to 2-1 on the season. Be the first loss of the year here for Marion Military. Drive inside, ball fake, jumper on its way. Good no call there, as that was just good defense on the part of the Tigers. Marion on the other end thought about the 3, now wants to drive inside, out of control, and a foul on the Indians. 2 minutes and 1 second to go here before this one will be final. Again, join us for the Renaissance Bank postgame report coming your way. We'll take a look at some highlights from the entire game. Of course, look at some stats and then pick our Samstown Market star of the game, as that was Ezel with the free throw, his first point of the night. Second free throw on its way, and that one's no good. Rebound ripped down by the Indians. That was MJ Smith clearing the board there for ICC. They lead at 81-71. 150 and counting to go in this one. ICC just basically spreading the floor here, wanting to work as much clock as they can, work it down to about 10 seconds before they go into their offensive set. That's where they are now here on the shot clock. Hop, skip, and a jump in for the layup. Nice finish there by Dawkins. Got him with 11 points on the night. That ball slapped away. And the Indians make another stop here, 90-71. Indians with it once again, going to back it back out here, try to work some of this clock. And then the ball just lost it out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Tigers. We see that sometimes with the Indians. Sometimes they want to kind of slow the pace down, and, well, they don't play as efficiently when they do go on that slow pace. Shot denied. And stuck with it, got fouled on the second attempt. And so this will send the Tigers back to the free throw line here. So that foul is going to be whistled on Graham. His third foul. ICC is long eclipsed the 10 fouls here in the second half. As that free throw bouncing around and would not fall for Whitfield. ICC will be on the road Thursday at Stillman College when they take on their JV squad. That First American National Bank tip will come your way at 6 o'clock. Second free throw good for Whitfield. He's got 1 point on the evening, and ICC with it now. Again, trying to be patient on the offensive end, work the shot clock down as low as they can before taking a shot. A little shake and bake up top, and he's going to kick it back out and reset the offense. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Dawkins with it, trying to avoid the trap. Spins around, up and under. Shot no good, though. A lot of contact. If it was a little bit later or earlier in the contest, probably been a foul called. Extra pass is up and good, and that's going to do it here. ICC can dribble the air out of this one and take this one to the house as they lead it 90-74. Shot clock is off. ICC is going to elect to run the clock out here and pick up the victory. And the final seconds tick down. They throw this one over, and that'll do it. ICC wins it by the final score of 90-74. We're going to take a break and come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report. ICC wins it by the final score of 90-74 over Marion Military. Back with more right after this.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next? So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. Your final score from Fulton. ICC improves to 2-1 with a 90-74 win here over Marion Military, who drops their first contest, so they fall to 3-1 on the season. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights from tonight's games, brought to you by Little Caesars right here in Fulton. If you're wanting something hot and ready, Little Caesars, well, that's the place for you. They're located right there on South Adams Street. Be sure and stop by and make your plans either A, before the game, or B, after the game, which might be my plans this evening for supper here in Fulton. Let's take a look at some of those Little Caesars instant replays and take a look at some stats being brought to you tonight here by Sam's Town Market. He will pick our star of the game, presented by Sam's Town Market, here in a few moments as well. These stats always unofficial. We do invite you to visit letsgoicc.com. That's letsgoicc.com, where you can find you can find links to the stats, also video, as well as the game recap from tonight's contest. So let's start with Marion Military, as they'll be on the road on Friday at Gadsden. That'll be a 6 o'clock opening tip there for the Tigers at Gadsden. They were led in scoring by 23 points from Nicholas Chom. He came in averaging 17.5, only had 10 at halftime. Impressive second half there from that young man. Isaiah Green finished the game with 8 points. It was 3 points for Julius Morris, 10 points for Jamar Brown, 1 point for Jamarian Ezel. Julian Whitfield with 1 point. Tyrone Wright, the big man tonight, had a good game. He had 19 points, easily a double-double, as he was a monster on the board for the Tigers. And Adrian Driggers finished the game with 5 points. Of course, those stats always unofficial at the end of the night here from the broadcast booth, as I keep stats and I direct the broadcast and do everything else up top up here. So we do appreciate those that understand. For ICC, well, they had a lot of guys contribute tonight, and that's what you like to see for Coach Grant Pates, Coach Hayslip, and Coach Wilson across the way. They were led in scoring by our Samstown Market star of the game, Marcel Bridges. He had unofficially 17 points on the night. Chris Minton had 12 points from Davion Anderson, 11 points from Bryson Dawkins, 5 points from James Turner. Jalen Sanford had 4 points. Again, Bridges, our Samstown Market star of the game, had 17 points. 2 points for Graham. MJ Smith finished the game with 12 points. You had Tyson McDaniels with 3 points and 14 points for A.J. Dent. That'll round out our scoring here from ICC. The Indians will be in action on Thursday at 6 o'clock at Stillman College. They'll take on their JV squad. We've played them in the past, and they traditionally have not had a broadcast. But if they do, we will share that link on our Twitter page as well as updated on the website. You can follow us on Twitter, or the app formerly known as Twitter, now known as X, at Let's Go ICC. You can also follow us there on Instagram and much, much more. We do want to give a couple of congratulations tonight, say congratulations to Charleston French and Luke Jackson, members of the football team. Charleston was named Conference Offensive Player of the Week, and Jackson was named the Conference Special Teams Player of the Week. We wish them both actually the season's over, but they also have a chance to be named National Player of the Week this next week, so hopefully we can take a couple of those home as well. Well, that's going to do it this evening here from Fulton. So for Raphael Henry, Jordan Allen, Matt Mallard, Adam Robinson, Cal Brown, I'm Adam Gore saying so long from Fulton. ICC picks up the 90-74 win to improve to 2-1 on the season. They'll be back in action Thursday night at Stillman College at 6 o'clock. Again, if there's no broadcast, we'll try to keep you updated as best as possible on Twitter throughout the evening. You can follow us again at Let's Go ICC. Have a great evening, and as always, Roll Tribe.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next? So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
When I think of ICC, I think about home.
The moment I stepped on campus, I knew it was a perfect fit.
It helped me find my true self.
It has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed.
Everyone here wants you to succeed.
I was able to get involved here and make a real difference.
I've met my closest friends here.
There's something for everyone to be involved with.
I've gained skills to succeed in the workforce.
It's been the best experience.